Hey YouTube, it's Reverend Lance. Today I want to talk about poverty and riches. Poverty is not something that is influenced by your environment. Poverty is not influenced by who you surround yourself with. Poverty is a factor in who you choose to be friends with. If I choose to be friends with someone that is miserable, then I'm going to reap misery. And as I reap misery, I'm going to believe that the world owes me something. If I believe that the world owes me something, then poverty is the result of that. But poverty and riches have another thing in common that I've come across. Poverty and riches are the offspring of our thoughts. Thoughts are things. Let me say that again. Thoughts are things. If I plan in my mind that I'm going to be rich or wealthy one day, then I shall reap riches and wealth. But before I can even get to that point, I got to have a plan to go about accumulating wealth. If I don't have a plan, I don't accumulate wealth. I can't just say, oh, God, I wish I could be rich. It don't work that way. You got to have a plan. When you have a plan, you got to put that plan in motion. A plan in motion equals a plan in action. A plan in action leads to success. Now, the purpose of me making these videos is not to teach you how to be rich. The purpose of me making these videos is to motivate you that you can achieve what you want to achieve as long as you believe in yourself. I want to encourage you to believe in yourself. I want to encourage you to lift other people up. Be a motivational speaker. Help others. Be a word of encouragement to other people. That could be your version of being rich. I'm spiritually rich, meaning I know the Bible. I got God in my mind. I got God in my heart. And I know that faith is the confidence and trust and belief in not only myself, but the Almighty God. The Almighty God has made me get this far. The Almighty God made me an overnight success. My success is your success. So I'm just teaching you what worked for me. And what worked for me was changing my mindset. I went from eliminating that mindset of negativity and producing positive thoughts. And positive thoughts produce positive action. There's a thing called karma. Karma says what you plant in your mind, you shall receive. If I plant in my mind that I'm a success, I will receive success. If I plant in my mind I'm a failure, I will receive failure. If I plant in my mind, oh, I don't have any friends, I will not have any friends. If I believe that God is my friend, the rest shall follow suit. All success begins with a thought. The same is true with failure. All failure begins with a thought. If you think it, that you think you shall reap. And what you plant is what you receive. It's like a thought is like a seed. That seed, when it's watered and it got the soil on it, it can either grow into a beautiful plant, or it can grow into some ugly weeds. We have the power to either focus on the rose, or we can focus on the thorn. The rose is the beautiful work the beautiful art that our hands have produced. The thorns refers to the ugly attitudes and biases that we have. We can either choose to focus on that rose, or we can focus on we can either choose to focus on the thorns, or we can focus on the rose. I choose to focus on the rose because the rose is an indication of what my hands have created, the work and the sweat and tears I produced to make that rose. I went to bed one night and dreamed of a rose. Let me stop right there. Some people go on and say a rose that didn't exist. Some people don't believe in love. I believe in love. For the Bible say God is love. I'm going to even go further and say faith, love, and sex make up the perfect triangle. You need all three to balance out the perfect chemistry that life has to offer.